You ready, boy?
Ready.
Oh shit.
I don't need no pens. I don't need no stickers.
Oh shit.
I don't need no pens. Oh shit.
Here we go.
It's a strong ass mic.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
No countdown. You know we live. Shit.
That's how we do.
That's how I got fucked up last time, see?
Yeah.
I dropped the first F-bomb, had to be first
I
today.
think that's funny.
Yeah, the first
Watch out. We got
So we ain't gonna do no introduction this week. Just fuck it.
We got a Giggles McGillicuddy in the middle here.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't hate because I'm happy. I'm a good
You are a happy little sweetheart.
Alright, man,
little
I
girl.
can't, you don't have the right to touch me yet. Alright, you ain't there yet.
Oh,
Alright?
okay.
You gotta be all about these.
Oh, these nuts.
Anyway, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody that tuned in last week. Really funny show. Who do we have? Oh yeah, Big Daddy Mike Maverick.
I forget.
That was last week, right?
Yeah, that was last
Big
week.
Daddy Mike Maverick. That was a fun show. Actually, I went back and watched it a couple times. This week, as you see, the Chemo Sapien is back.
That's right.
Chemo Sapien.
That's right. Give it up.
Oh, man.
Morning.
How you doing, man?
On the far end, we got first name Sham.
Last name Pizzane. That's what I'm talking about.
Of course. Yeah, if you don't know me, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this phone off right quick.
You gonna cut the phone
I'm
off?
gonna cut it off, dog. I'm gonna cut it
I did
off.
one.
So we
That's
got a
all
lot
I
to
do.
talk about. We're gonna keep our eye on the chat room. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned the bandanas. Now you think they smiley faces, and they are, but if you look closer, they all got bullet holes right between the eyes. So I lure you in with my niceness.
I think it's the
Then I kick
Jeffrey
your ass.
Dahmer style, smiley face.
No man, Jeffrey Dahmer fuck them little boys, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Man, you went to the.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
why you gotta go to the.
He quit.
Next name.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, no homo. Huh?
Chemosexual.
So anyway, we got a lot to talk about. I'm sure you guys watch UFC, right?
Oh yeah. Yes sir.
How about that motherfucking BJ Penn? Did somebody piss him off?
BJ Penn is the fucking man.
God almighty.
Now he used to not give a
Now
shit.
you talking about the real BJ Penn or my brother?
I thought that was the same person.
Yeah.
Good stunt double, you know? Like anytime he does his promos and stuff like that.
What are you, by the way? What are
He's
you?
Chinese. Speaking of Chinese for
Can I hit this motherfucker?
No, but I'm saying because your brother looks just like BJ Penn, who's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
But you're Samoan, Korean.
yeah.
Samoan, Korean, Japanese.
African, yeah, actually, no. Fact is, my brother and I, we're both Korean and white.
Right.
My mom is Korean and my dad is white.
Hold on. Let me hit the button.
Sorry.
We don't believe that shit.
It is, man.
Your dad's Korean and your mom's white?
The other way.
Your mom's Korean and your dad's
Yes.
white.
Yeah.
Korean war babies?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, my dad was in the army 22 years.
My method. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Can't hate. My mom was hot.
So it's official, he's Korean. It's out of the back.
Okay.
I'm still not sure I believe it, but that's the story we got this time.
Write that
Korean.
shit down.
Is
That
that what
motherfucker can
No,
write out.
that shit
some-
says a super soldier.
But he can read the
Fucking
hell out some
Captain America.
Chinese writing. I'm gonna
Huh?
tell you
that
that.
Captain America?
Yep, just a little fucking on the side of chink.
What?
What was that?
Did you
See,
say something
I can say
slang?
it, but you guys can only listen to it.
Whoa.
Hey, listen, I can make racial jokes because most of my friends are white.
Yeah.
What?
Let me say this, man.
Say it.
I'm half black, and it's the bottom half. Thank you.
You toes?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't beat that.
What if it was the opposite? Because you know how a lot of dark skinned people they have like white hands and white feet.
Yeah.
What if you had black hands and the bottom of your feet were black?
Moving on.
I feel like
Okay.
I don't know where to go with that one.
Here we
Just
go.
thought, if you had dyslexia and anorexia, would you stick your finger up your ass?
Moving on.
Yes, next subject would be
That's
yes.
just a thought.
Oh,
Just a
but-
thought.
Don't listen to that. If there's any kids listening to that, don't. Okay?
Yeah,
We are not-
Never fucking.
I'm
listen
getting
to me,
stupid
Chris.
about a minute.
Not PG.
You
Don't
gonna
do
yuck
it.
out
No,
on us? Don't
no,
yuck
no,
out
no,
on us.
Man, no, come on.
You
Don't
don't
do
yuck
it.
out on us. I've already had my yuck
Get
moment.
yucked up, man.
No yuck moments.
Tell them what
man.
you said, man. Just go and let everybody know what you said,
Man,
man.
don't do it,
That's great.
Shane. Don't do it.
Do it.
I don't give a fuck. Man.
Be
Whatever.
real about it,
I'm,
man.
I'm
Shit.
trying to help my brother out.
Being Rizzle on the for reals. This is what I said today. And normally when I make fruity and slips, the words are kind of close together.
Except fruity, the stuff Freudian.
I like to say fruit.
Freudian.
Fuck Freud, man. Freud was overrated. I like
He
fruit.
was, man. I like fruit.
Can you let him finish the story one
I-
time? You asked the man to finish the story, and you still cut him
The
off.
way it's spelled is fruit.
Yeah. I ate a lot of fruit, man.
And back to the story.
I ate some fruit before I got over here.
That's fruit for thought.
Fruit for thought. Go ahead. Sorry.
Come on.
What the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about what you said.
The funny ass.
Oh yeah, it wasn't funny. It was just like it was a total yuck moment. Shout out to Yuck. We're pulling out of my driveway. The waitress is driving, and the sun is fucking blasting me right in the face. And I try to say, "Damn, that shit's burning my iris." That's what I wanted to say. But what came out of my mouth. Stop laughing. What came out of my mouth was that's burning my uterus.
Damn. I hate it when that happens.
And then I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and I was like, "What in the fuck was that?"
Hey, that's when you look at her and go, "You heard me, bitch."
Yeah.
What?
I should have.
You heard me.
You heard me.
See,
I meant to say that
all
shit.
right, now.
What you gotta understand is like when Shane is like I say little bitty words. Okay, Shane is very knowledgeable. He's very smart.
Like
He's very
he's cocky.
sarcastic.
Oh,
and he's an
fuck.
arrogant bastard. But he's not like in a bad way. Just because he's an educated person. So it's funny when he said there. Normal people would say, "Wow, that sun is burning my eyes." But he's got to pull out like my irises. Like,
Man, I'm gonna get you some lipstick next time you want to kiss Shane's ass. I want you to get some lipstick.
I'll
on your
explain it to you.
mouth.
Marty, man, I'll just put you out of the scene. How you like that shit?
No violence on my show. I'm against violence. Speaking of, well, anyway, back to UFC. I lost my fucking ass too, because like a dummy.
Did you break all your rules again?
No, I didn't break no rules.
Okay.
This was just, you can't predict like what BJ Penn did to Hughes. There's no prediction to that, no
Yeah, that was
predictability.
fucking
That's what
crazy.
makes MMA exciting, because nobody expected that shit.
23
For him
seconds.
to lose it and fucking just what the hell?
But I think like Matt Hughes was trying to do a little filling out period, and BJ said, "Yeah, fuck you,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
motherfucker. I got shit to do."
He said,
Evidently, he had a fucking date that night or something, because he
Yeah.
was not wasting time.
Didn't they have heat from the Ultimate Fighter?
They had competitive heat. They didn't have heat like they hated each other. They each beat each other once before. This was the rubber match, so they just had competitive heat. They didn't like really hate each other like
Well-
Koscheck or Gia. Well, Koscheck just being a dick. But anyway,
Well, it's funny though.
I get this one. I meant to put in 4 bets, and the 2 I didn't put in, I won, and the 2 I did put in, I fucking lost because I picked Machida to win, Machida, and I picked fucking Matt Hughes to beat BJ. So BJ looked awful in his last 2 fights, so that was a good bet, and BJ was still favored. He was the
Did you watch the weigh-in?
He was the predict. I didn't see the weigh-in.
You broke your rule then.
No, I only watch the weigh-in when I can. Weigh-ins help; they're not necessarily part of the rule. Weigh-ins sometimes do sway my opinion a lot.
"Why do you say that?"
Dude, 'cause sometimes you just see somebody weigh in and there's just something about it when you go, "Oh shit!"
When a guy gets in and weighing in at whatever their weight class is, 186 pounds, and they're like, BAM! Some guys just like.
I first started it with I won a ton of money off of Winky Wright and Felix Trinidad. Because just at the weigh-in, fucking Winky was just, man, he looked like a monster. I really didn't know shit about him. He just fucking flexed up, and then he just looked at him like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
And that's just exactly how he just looked at him like, "This shit's over."
Yeah.
And I was like, God, look at this. I said, I'll put my money on him. And then anytime I could watch weigh-ins, that sometimes there's something in there. You can see that fucking eye of the tiger, so to speak. And so I didn't see it, no. But based on like Matt Hughes' last couple performances, which were awesome, and based on BJ Penn's last couple performances, which were rotten, and the fact that Matt Hughes was the underdog, put money on him. Because if he wins, which he should win, you'll win more money.
Which was funny because my brother even said it. He was like, last time Matt Hughes had a fight, he said he had to tweet it. He's like, at Little Chemo. He's like, I was very, very shocked because I just thought, Matt Hughes was like, he's done, he's over with. It's time to go off like Rich Franklin, which, by the way, is my favorite UFC fighter of all time because just always liked him.
Rich, I always liked
And,
him.
What do you mean go off? Rich is still fighting.
But he's not, what I'm talking like prime in the window. He did he
Hey,
filled in
he's fucking
for.
beat up Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, like.
And he's fighting Forrest Griffin in the upcoming fight.
I'm talking about in his prime time, like when when he started doing
I
like
don't got you, but I'm gonna say that.
like when he started doing like the science commercials and stuff like that, and I started learning more about UFC.
Okay.
I'm still a fan, but
Yeah, Rich. I used to like Rich until my boy came along.
Anderson. Anderson abused that one.
Yeah.
I tell you what made me like him even more, because I went to the rematch in Cincinnati, and I can't remember how that fucking came about. I got some kind of hookup. I was second row, and I took Big Rosie with me.
Yeah.
Big Rosie. And
What was it?
fuck, the card was kind of so. I knew it was Tim Sylvia fought fucking Brandon Vera, and it was just god awful.
Yeah.
And then Anderson came out, and Rich Franklin is over like mad in Cincinnati. He's a very popular fighter anyway, but in Cincinnati, he's fucking king. But Anderson just beat that motherfucker's ass, and it was not even close. And then when they're asking him like a couple months later about a rematch, you know, a third fight, and he goes, "Yeah, I really don't see a need for a third fight." And I'm like, I've never heard a fighter be that honest.
I really don't see a need for it.
I just, you know, I don't really, you know,
I
I don't
got
really
my
see a
fucking
need.
number and I can't beat him.
I've never seen a fighter just that, and I would love that. You know, I just showed him a knockout. If you didn't watch boxing this week, Saturday, I think it was Friday or Saturday, there was a fighter, Sergio Martinez. He's a fighter from Argentina. He's got a great story because he started late in his life, late in his career, and he's a good looking guy. You know, he's got fucking green eyes, and he's just a fucking little pretty boy. But you could tell he spends a lot of time in the gym, and he's got a really good story. And he's fighting Paul the Punisher Williams, who's a fucking avatar. He's fucking like 6'2". It's like 165, something like that. You know, just tall, skinny motherfucker, long limbs. And Paul's a badass. In the second round, Sergio Martinez hit that motherfucker so hard. Like it changed the channel on my TV.
Hey,
That my TV went to commercial.
it was nasty.
I showed Marty, what did he do after the
Hey,
knockout?
I'm going to show you what he did like this. He said,
Boom! Yeah, he just walked the fuck away. He hit that motherfucker and didn't even look back. He just walked away and raised his
he
hand.
raised his hand. He did look back one time and looked back and goes, okay.
But he took like 3 or 4 steps. He goes, BOW!
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
And
crazy.
that motherfucker
is
face
awesome.
planted like Ric Flair. Like if there was one of these before, I wouldn't have been shocked.
With a
BAM! And then the referee tells Sergio to get in the corner, and then he goes over there and starts counting. Like this motherfucker might be dead.
The doctors are already in there. He's counting what the doctor's sitting in about.
The doctors are running in. This motherfucker's like 8, 9, and the doctor's like,
Hey, doc, get away. I got to count him out. 10. Okay, go ahead.
the man is dead.
the doctor's over there. The doctor's got the defibrillators out.
Yeah.
That fucking referee's still counting.
Hey, get out of the way, doc.
That's great.
You know,
But YouTube it. It's the knockout of the year in boxing so far that I've seen.
well, you know Dale Fry. You met him
Yep.
a few weeks ago. Dale told me one time. I said, Dale, talk to me about when you feel somebody's passion go away from when you feel you got him. He said, man, you can take a man's soul in that ring. He said you can feel it. He said you can feel every bit of the energy drain right out of them because he said when you hit them a couple good times, you can feel their heart. You just took their heart. And he said, and they ain't got no more heart to fight. And you got them. He said that's happened to me before. I felt it, man. I felt that that I took his heart away.
That's
Precious soul.
what I think Shane Carwin in the Brock Lesnar fight.
Yeah.
When fucking Shane Carwin did everything he could, when he dropped all them bombs, hit that motherfucker with everything he had, and Brock just stood right the fuck up and walked away. He was like, huh?
Yeah.
He
That'd
did.
take your heart
He
right
was shook. Like
Yeah.
when that second round started, fucking he was looking over there, and when Brock smiled and winked at him, and motherfucker said,
there.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if you literally go? Let's just
Right now,
say,
he was
let's
done.
take for example, like I hit Shane. You know, I got 60 seconds. I blast you with everything I possibly have, and you just get up and look at me.
That's one of my
What are you gonna do?
that's one of my nightmares I have, that that I go and hit somebody and it doesn't work.
And they go,
Yeah, it was like you go to hit them and it's real fucking slow and it
I did that in my dreams before. Hit somebody in my dream and it would never get there.
bam, and then it don't even fucking work after taking an hour to get there.
And you're going, all right then. I was kidding about that, by the way.
That's fucking. I've had that motherfucker
Hey.
a million times. I think it's because like with the plates in my arm, that's always been my go-to. Fucking bam, and it's always helped my punch out. Mike Tyson punch out. So I think that's my anxiety, is that one day it won't work. That I'll hit a motherfucker and they'll go, huh?
Man,
Yeah, you got plates? What's this?
bouncing at the club, I've had it happen to me one time. I hit this dude. I swear, I thought I was like, when Superman hits like Doomsday and crushes the whole world. I swear, I put everything I had into this punch, and this dude, I should have crushed his soul. Should have been. I've done it, hundreds of times. I hit that dude, and he kind of like stumbled, bow-legged, and then just kind of like sat right, like, right back up and looked at me, and I was like,
All right then.
"Get him!" I was on the mic, "Get him!" I was like, "Get him!"
Hey,
You had to throw it back.
I quit. I quit, by the way.
And it was so funny because he goes, "Man, did you hit me so hard? Why'd you hit me so hard?" And I'm sitting there just like, "How are you still standing? You should." I was like,
I had this dude get me one time. I was bouncing a pure gold up in Cary, man, and the guy said, "We got a guy over there." The girls come over there and said, "We got a guy over there at the door cussing everybody out, cussing all the girls out." And I said,
Where was this at?
"Pure gold in Cary."
In Cary?
And I said, "Let me handle this, boys." I was already in a bad mood. I said, "Man, Marty, don't do nothing crazy." He's a big old truck driver, and he's a pretty thick guy. He kind of had me a little worried. I said, "I hope this dude don't jump. I really hope he don't jump." So I go over there. I said, "Sir, what's the problem?" He said, "The problem is these bitches in here." And
that is a problem. That is
I
a problem.
said, well, yeah. I said, let me get you a beer, man. What are you drinking? I don't want a fucking beer. He said, you got any gum? And I said, yeah, I got some gum. He said, why don't you chew a piece? Your fucking breath